What's up, everybody? Benji Bruce here with SpeakingLifestyle.com, and in this video we're going to talk about how do you motivate people in videos, on stages, or just speaking in general. How do you motivate people? Because if you can do this, if you can truly motivate people when they're watching your content, they're going to naturally want to watch more. When they're on stage, or when you're on stage, they're listening to you, they're going to actually want to take action because you're naturally motivating people to do more. So the more you know how to motivate people, the faster you'll be able to build your business and your audience, because people will naturally want to come back to you. So how exactly do you motivate people? So motivation comes from how people feel when they're listening to what it is you're saying. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to create this insane amount of enthusiasm inside of people, like an insane amount of enthusiasm to where people feel like they can conquer the world. That's what you're trying to do. So it's like you're saying things in such a way where people feel like, hey, I can take on the world. I can crush a lion if I want. I can fight a bear. And so it's like you're creating this enthusiasm inside of people that makes them feel this way, like they can take on the world. Because inside of every person, there's a feeling of potential, this potential that we can do more, be more, conquer more, have more. There's this potential that we're not doing as much as what we know we could be doing. So what you're doing when you're motivating people, you're focusing on this enthusiasm, you focus on that hidden potential that everyone has, that everyone like believes themselves to have. You focus on that hidden potential. When you speak to that hidden potential, people will naturally feel more motivated, more energized, more enthusiastic when they are just trying to be more motivated. What you're really doing to people when you're motivating them is you're giving them confidence. That's what you're really doing, because most people, they're not confident enough. Like, they're not confident enough to accomplish the goals that they want to accomplish. They think they are, but they're not. What you're doing when you're motivating people is you're giving them the confidence that it is possible. Because you got to remember, like, people, they've tried this stuff before. They've tried things. They've tried to lose weight. They've tried to make more money. They've tried to build their business. They've tried it before. They've watched videos. They've listened to podcasts. They've done all this before, and it's not working. And they're trying to figure out, like, how do I get this thing to work? So secretly, they feel defeated inside. And when they feel defeated inside, you're coming out, you're talking to that hidden potential, you're giving them confidence, saying, look, stop feeling defeated. Come here. Like, come on. Let me slap you a little bit. Come on now. And so you're giving them this confidence to where they don't feel defeated anymore. Now, that's the feeling that you're going after. But what exactly do you do to go after that? Like, how exactly do you do that? You'll notice that powerful communicators, they say what you already know, they just say it in a better way than you can. That's all they're doing. Every single powerful communicator does that. If you go to Instagram and you look at the motivational quotes, all the motivational quotes that you like, that you share with other people, they're all quotes that you already agree with on. Like, already, like, you're looking at it, you already agree with it on. That's why you like it. But what's happening is it's worded in a better way than you can say it. And so you like it, you double tap, you like it, and then maybe you share it, you post it on your story or whatever. But you're sharing the feeling that you had when you read that quote, or a video. You watch a video and it connects with you, and you share that because of the feeling that you had when you watched that video. It gave you confidence. It talked to that inner potential that you have. It gave you all that, so you naturally want to share it with people. So if you want to actually motivate people, what you're doing is you're ultimately telling them what they already know. You're just giving them the belief that they can do it. That's what you're really doing. If you start saying things that people do not agree with you on, they will tune you out. I can't stress that enough. If you keep saying things that people don't agree with you on, they'll tune you out. Nobody wants to listen to things that they don't agree with on. I guarantee it. It doesn't matter what people say about how open-minded they are. All you got to do is just say, okay, literally say the exact opposite of what people believe, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So you have to say things that people already agree with you on, but what you're doing, you're focusing on those feelings. You're focusing on creating that enthusiasm, that hope. But how exactly do you do it? How do you create that enthusiasm? The way you create this enthusiasm is you start from where they are and you lead them to where you want them to go. So what you're doing is you're creating a me too experience. You're understanding them. You want to create an understanding. So it's kind of like, as they listen to you and you say things in your videos, on stage, whatever, as they listen to you, in their heads, they should be thinking, wow, me too. Like when you start talking about in your videos, you say like, look guys, I get it. I built this 7-figure business, and you guys are wondering, like, I mean, am I just disciplined all the time? Do I just wake up all day, every day, and just work? Like, no, man, that's not how it is. I mean, sometimes I wake up, I don't really feel like doing it. Sometimes, I mean, I procrastinate too. And so, what you're doing is you are relating to everybody by understanding their feelings. You're saying, look, I get it. I was there, or I am there. And so you're doing that. You're starting with where they are. Then you preach hope. You talk about the vision. You talk about the future. You say, here's where we're going to go. And so you're pacing and leading. That's how you truly create this motivation inside of people. So you relate with them. Here's the problem. Look, I've had the same problems. And then you start talking about the vision, the future. Because remember that the future is now giving them hope. It's now saying, look, it's giving them the confidence, saying, look, I get it. I've tried all this stuff. You guys have tried all this stuff. It doesn't work. We've tried it all before. But now we're going to start doing this thing. Now, look, if you do this, here's what's possible. You're creating a vision inside of their head of what's possible, what they can do. Because remember, you're talking to that hidden potential that people have. Everyone has this hidden potential. Everyone feels like they can do more, like they can be more. So you're talking to that person by talking about the future, talking about hope. That's what you're doing. You got to preach hope, hope, hope. Hope of what's to come, hope of what they can do, hope. That's what you're doing. You're giving them the vision of what's possible. Biggest thing you have to remember when it comes to motivating people, whether it's on camera, whether it's on a stage, or just motivating people in general, is you have to preach hope. You have to focus on the vision, focus on the future. If you do that, you're naturally going to motivate people.